Valerie and I have just returned from a visit to the Dutch Jewish community. During the Shoah, more than 3/4 of the Jews of Holland were murdered.
Nice to see you.
I know all about you. You've been in the press a little.
The good stuff's true, the bad stuff don't believe.
I think this event, first of all, commemorates the Shoah, of course, but it's also a celebration of the survivors that came to this country and decided to make this country their home, and in that process made the United Kingdom a better place to live.
The full name of Yom Hashoah is Yom Hashoah v'Hagvura, Holocaust and Heroism Day. And we have heard about the heroism in the Warsaw Ghetto. There were so many heroes who refused to go like lambs to the slaughter. After the Shoah, we saw new types of heroes emerge. Our survivors, extraordinary men and women, who have been determined to live normal lives, to raise wonderful families, to write and to speak about their experience. They are a remarkable resource of information and inspiration.
We meet today to remember the victims of the Holocaust. For those of us here who miraculously survived, this is a poignant and moving occasion. It evokes painful memories and opens wounds that so many years after the war have not yet been healed. Treblinka, Sobibór, Belzec, Majdanek, Chełmno, Auschwitz, and countless other places of infamy shall always remind us of unspeakable suffering, humiliation, degradation, and agonizing death of millions of innocent victims.
Forgive me if I struggle to put into words an experience that defies all language and is still so raw. How can one begin to comprehend the Shoah? And when you stand in one of the death camps, hearing a survivor tell you their harrowing accounts in the places it actually occurred, it doesn't become any more comprehensible. The sheer scale and impact of loss will never be understood. 6 million Jewish lives. That's the equivalent of 2,000 of these stadiums full of the people gathered here today, all murdered.
No matter how many words are written, how many testimonies given, or images shown, we will never truly comprehend the enormity of the Shoah, a tragedy like no other in the history of our people.
We stand here in unity with Jewish youth across the UK and throughout the world to promise that the 6 million victims of the Shoah will never be forgotten.
We stand here to remember whole communities that were lost and a generation of Jewish children whose laughter was silenced by death.
We stand here to honour every survivor and refugee, to acknowledge all that they have achieved and assure them that their legacy is secure in our hands.
We stand here to honor those who made great sacrifices and risked their own lives in order to save the life of others.
We stand here today in recognition of the impact the Shoah has had on our Jewish identity and on our community. Though we cannot change the past, we can shape the future by remembering. We stand here today to pledge that the Shoah will have a permanent place in our community's memory and that we will come together each year on Yom Hashoah to pay tribute to all its victims.